Ladies and gents, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Us YouTubers get so many emails on a daily basis about NFT projects and metaverses that it is physically sickening at this point. I dread it. It's like opening a cupboard in the dark. You're not quite sure whether Willy Wonka or Jimmy Savile's going to jump out. But here we are, sat here now, talking about these projects, and I'm going to pick on one in particular today, which just happens to be the most recent one that I got. I'm not picking on it for any other reason. Purely, it is the most recent one, and I want to talk about these projects because I've received so many of them, and they are all identical. Pretty much identical in the way they are formatted. So today I received an email from a project called Rogue Fox Guild with the influencer tag, which is always a good sign to me. Hey Callum, I would just like to say that firstly, I really love your videos. That is a lie, and I will tell you why in a second. Well, actually no, I'll tell you now. Anyone who has watched any of my videos will know that the thing they are about to advertise to me is the thing that I bash on in pretty much every video. I can't stand these things. So if you're telling the truth and you do love my videos, you'd know very well that what you're about to try and sell me is not going to go down too well. I'm a co-founder of the Rogue Fox Guild, a post-apocalyptic NFT-themed collection of 10k NFTs. Oh, a foxalyptic. I missed that the first time round. Nice one. Themed NFT collection of 10k NFTs, creating a gaming metaverse. Well, there we go. With 3+ games, animated film, and more. We are currently looking for influencers to work with. I've included more information in the attached PDF. I would love to chat further and answer your questions. Let me know what's your availability. Kind regards. I'm not going to say a name, but God, where do we start? Well, I mean, there's a... Right, here we are on the website. 10,000 fox survivors roaming the barren lands. A collection of 10,000 unique and programmatically generated NFTs. The Great Collapse, no fox knows the cause. From the ashes, the fox arose, gathering in small groups, rebuilding by claw and paw. Small settlements grew into towns, and even some evolved into great skulks. Which I believe is actually the word for a lot of foxes together, which I learned recently. The more you know. But the barren lands are hard to traverse and keep these desperate settlements isolated. Only rogues are cunning enough to roam between settlements, trading stories, goods, and lost artifacts. The remnants of a past civilization that, through hubris, is no more. So, we've got the typical thing, and I just want to point out, every single metaverse NFT collection thing I get almost feels like a complete cut and paste of one another. I look into all of them because I find it hilarious. And, you know, you may find a gem or two in some of these as a, you know, as a good joke. But this is just the same looking site that I see from all of them. Now, I can only imagine, I've got a theory here. I imagine there is a marketing firm behind all of these NFT projects that is just copy-pasting the sites. Because they all look the same. And any other YouTuber that gets these offers will be able to vouch for me on this. They're all the same. Why the Foxyverse? Welcome to the Rogue Fox Guild. We welcome all rogues, no foxes left behind. By joining the guild, you'll be eligible for giveaways, airdrops, merch, private Discord channels, and access to the future metaverse, with games and other exclusive content. Welcome to RFG. Let's go on an epic journey together. What's special about these foxes? Fuck all. They're JPEGs that you're selling. Gaming metaverse. RFG will have a huge metaverse. We'll create 3 NFC-centric games. What a massive metaverse. Including a play-to-earn and multiplayer games. See your NFTs come to life. We'll come back to that. 10% goes to charity. Animal well-being is super important to us. We commit to giving 10% of all revenues generated from the mint to animal charities selected by our community. Now, this also seems to be a big theme in NFT projects. They know people aren't going to buy into them for fear of feeling stupid when it turns out to be an absolute flop or a scam. So they go with this whole kind of virtue signaling thing where it's like, hey, well, even if it doesn't pull through and it fails, at least 10% of your money's gone to a good cause, right? It's this kind of extra security that you should be doing it because it's a good thing. Now, do I think that they're lying about this? No, I think that these people have all the intentions in the world to do what they say. Whether they can do that or not is a completely different story. Whether they should do it is a completely different story, and we'll get back to that as well. Art and storytelling. Create a diverse, story-driven world where the rogues roam freely and explore the RFG universe. Comics, expansions, animations, and crazy art ideas to come. The next one, I'm not really sure what this means, but female friendship. A true friendship has no time limits. Sylvia and Anna have known each other for more than 18 years. The RFG has a diverse founders team made up of 50% females, which isn't hard when you only have 4 people. Or as Kira likes to say, 4 people shitting in a bucket. Then this is always my favourite part of every NFT project and every metaverse project, because once again, it's always copy-paste. They're almost always identical. There's always some, like, 3 games separated, charity donations separated. Oh, there's an airdrop at the second stage. And then, well, what have we got at the end? Oh, an animated film, of course we have. How silly of me to not pre-think that. Pre-launch, Quest 1, gather the troops, get a community of foxes together. By that, they mean they've got a refer a friend kind of program in the Discord where you're more eligible to be whitelisted for early access to the minting or something. Basically, just, we can't advertise our game because there's no game to advertise. Can you do it for us in the most creative way possible? Shout about RFG from all of the treetops. Lots of giveaways for our rogues. There's nothing here of any substance that means anything. It's just word soup. Launch, 25% sold. Quest 2, saving mission. The barren lands have many creatures in need of your support. First donation to charity. Game 1, platformer. Private Discord server. You can make them a private Discord server without having any money. Just like you should be able to make a platformer without any money. I'll also come back to that in a minute because this one's quite comical. 50% sold. Quest 3, charm them all. Showing off with your new NFT can only be a good thing. Look, Mom, I got a JPEG. Game number 2, multiplayer social game. Roam the lands of RFG's merch store. Yeah, I thought that might... You know what? When we've sold 50% of our things, you can spend more money on our shit. Isn't that exciting? Quest 3, number 3, listing on rarity tools. Now, listing on rarity tools costs you about 10k, because I think it's about 2 Ethereum to list on there, if I remember rightly. But, like, how does that benefit the people that are buying into this? 75% sold. Quest 4, find the treasure. The barren lands have hidden treasures. Let's find them. Airdrops to NFT holders. Basically, a scarcity thing. Get in quick so that you can get your NFTs. Get in quick and get your NFTs so that you can be first to get the airdrops. You don't want to miss out on this. We won't tell you what they are, but you don't want to miss it. Game number 3, play to earn game. Now, you're probably noticing a lack of description for any of these games, and this is an ongoing theme with these projects. They don't even know what they're making. And I asked in their Discord, I was like, hey, what's the game? What is the game going to be? What are you making? And they directed me. They're nice people, by the way, the artists I spoke to. Lovely people. And the art for this is good. But they directed me to the one developer on the team who has made an AR shooter game that didn't get released. As far as I can see, there's no link to it. And then they've made a demo for the VR experience for this game. And this is an absolute shit show in itself. So I'll get to that. Coinbase NFT listing. You sure? Okay. 100% sold. Quest 5, the story continues. Our last quest in the chapter, but the story will continue. I bet it will if it's sold 100%. Final charity donation. Now, at this point, they don't say how much. They just say there will be a charity donation. So they're getting £3 or something. Who knows? Animated film. I don't think they understand how much this costs to make a film and the stuff behind it. But then again, it's not going to get that far, I don't think. So the foxes are not alone to be continued. I bet they're not. There's going to be something like tepid turtles next or something. Who knows? Now, here's the one promising thing about this. Oh, I say promising. I don't believe this is going to go anywhere, by the way. But They are a fully doxed team. Also, ironic, I realised that they were going to pay me to make a video on them, but instead I've done it for free to shit on the project. I guess I missed a trick there. But yeah, they're a fully doxed team. You can look them up everywhere. Anna needs to be fired from marketing because, as I say earlier, she emailed me saying that she loves my videos. I can guarantee she hasn't watched a fucking single one of them. But yeah, nothing much interesting about them. Morgan Page, the developer, claims to have created an indie game with 1.4 million game downloads, yet it's not listed anywhere. Startup founder and CTO in the VR space, 30 years as a developer, 34k Udemy students. That's impressive for the Udemy students. But there's just nothing of substance here. Now, I found this kind of amusing, and I was linked to a Medium article. Let me just find that. So, to give me more information on this project, I was linked to an article covering this on Medium. Now, of course, the author of it is Morgan Page himself, so, you know, the most unbiased thing on this. Here it shows off, okay, it's mostly the same information that we've had previously, but let's have a look at this. Game 1, the 2D platformer. Having created a platformer for a contract literally 2 months ago, this seems like a nice little quick win to start with. So basically, the first game you're getting is a reskin of something that somebody else already paid for. I'm sure that's going to go down very well with the people who've paid for it. Game 2, the 2D multiplayer social game. Imagine this. I love whenever a description starts with imagine this. Imagine this. You come to roguefoxguild.com, log in with your wallet that contains the RFG NFT. Now click enter the Foxiverse. You see a fully animated version of your profile picture that you control. You appear in a top-down view of the Foxiverse, think don't starve, and see other RFG members walking around, doing quests and chatting. The aim is to support at least 100 simultaneous connections, making this a vibrant place to catch up with your new RFG friends. What? Why do you need an NFT to enter the Foxiverse to see a fully animated version of your profile picture that you control? Is that or is that not what you do in most games? You log in with an avatar that you've created and you control your fully animated avatar. This is just something where they've just shoehorned the word NFT into it because someone told them it will make them money. Game 3, the play to earn end game. I'll let you in on a little secret. I didn't take NFTs seriously until I heard of Axie Infinity. Good choice. The idea that someone in the Philippines could earn a living wage playing a simple Pokemon-style game, well, that seemed amazing. Especially since this was encouraged, unlike gold farming in WoW. I agree with that. However, there is definitely room for improvement here, and the game isn't the greatest to play. I agree with that too. The barrier to entry for new players is high. Yep, he's right there. We haven't got much to announce at this point since this is our end game. You haven't got much to announce for anything though, that's the thing. It will take a lot of work, but quite frankly, I'm looking forward to this one a lot. Bonus game, VR. FTW for the win, VR for the win, I guess. Did I mention that I've done the odd VR experience in the past? You have, Morgan, you have. Well, as you can see from this goofy video, okay, I need to show you guys this because I don't think you're ready for it. But let's jump right in. This is comical.
Okay, Anna, do you like my MFP?
Hello, Morgan. If I knew what that was, I would.
Minimum Foxy product.
Oh, it's a minimum Foxy product. Yeah, I must say I quite enjoy it in here. It's very warm, that's for sure.
So, but besides cringy intro, you know, we'll put the cringy intro aside. This VR experience is literally the Unity VR template. They've swapped out the hand 3D meshes to be PNGs of fox hands, and the face is now just the entire body of picture of the entire body, and everything, literally everything else in this video is store-bought assets. And I'm pretty sure these were the free packs that went out 2 months ago. The ones that we laughed at Dreamworld for using. If this is all this game development team has to show right now, what are they even doing? This is a theme that you will see continually in the metaverse and NFT space. This will be a continuous theme. Nobody wants to show you the product ahead of time. Nobody wants to make the thing they say they can make until you've bought all of their NFTs. And this is kind of a big problem, because it's like Kickstarter, but with crypto. Which is ironic in itself, because Kickstarter is moving to some sort of crypto thing from what I can tell. That's a video in itself, though. Now, I am tempted to do something here. Now, I have never fallen for one of these NFT metaverse scams. Not saying this is a scam, by the way. I believe they fully intend to do what they say, but it's just 4 people shitting in a bucket are not going to make any sort of metaverse, let alone a meaningful one. However, I'm very tempted when this launches at some point in January, because they're not live yet. You can't buy the NFTs yet. I'm very tempted to buy one and just follow along the journey and share with you guys whatever disaster this unfolds to be. I genuinely think that if they'd have just made this as a profile picture NFT project, they'd have done very, very well. Especially in the furry community, I believe they'd have done incredibly well. But no, you've always got to tag on the metaverse and all these other things, charity donations that honestly at this point make you seem less genuine. But anyway, this is the journey we've been on today. It's a journey that I take pretty much every day, as these are consistently the emails I get. And normally I don't cover these projects because that's exactly what they want. However, with this one seeming a bit more legitimate than the others, I thought I'd use this as an example for what I get on a daily basis. Ladies and gents, it has been a pleasure as always to jump into something so ridiculous. You know I love me some NFTs, love me some JPEGs. As always, a massive thank you to the patrons. Right after this video, I'm going to be live over on Twitch for the first time playing Halo Infinite's campaign. I have held off on this until stream because I really want to experience it firsthand for you guys. If that's something you want to check out, hop over and I'll see you there. Otherwise, I'll catch you in the next one.